Kate, on a chilly November night on the shores of Lake Ontario as the final week of the CFL regular season begins with a makeup game between Edmonton and Toronto, a game that was supposed to be played nearly 3 months ago but had to be postponed after a COVID outbreak with the Elks. The Argos have clinched first place. Now they're going to try to finish the season with a perfect record at home, Dwayne.
Yeah, keeping that record perfect will be in the hands of #2 quarterback Antonio Pipkin, making his 7th career start, first with the Argos as McLeod Bethel Thompson rests up for that East final. And facing Pipkin, much to the chagrin of the panel, it's not Nick Arbuckle, but Taylor Cornelius matched a career high with 3 touchdown passes last week.
First in the East, and they have a pretty good break before the Eastern final, even with this makeup game that's underway. And the newest Argo, Josh Huff, former Stampeder and picked up by Toronto, and he's on that return, getting up to about the 25 for Antonio Pipkin to make his first start in double blue. And he's looking to throw, and he throws deep. On his first one, it's nearly intercepted. It is picked off. It bobbled into the hands of Jonathan Rose. And it's Edmonton football. First pass thrown by Pipkin. And it's immediately a turnover, something the Elks have had very few of this season. Riders came back and won that in the 4th quarter. Cornelius is picked off. Argo ball and a big return. It's Robertson Daniel. In just his 2nd game with the Boatmen, his 1st game since the season opener. Little pressure coming. He steps up. He's going to run again. Pipkin likes to run, does it well. He gets it down within a couple of yards of the end zone for a first down, 1st and goal for Toronto.
Now that could be a very different look for this Argos offense.
Steps up, and he runs a play he's run several times as an Argo, and the same result. Touchdown Toronto with a short yardage keeper from Antonio Pipkin. Faking the handoff to Wilder on first down. Cornelius throws, he completes another. This is Tavon Smith, and another first down for Edmonton. So Cornelius takes off in the 2nd and long, heading into the end zone. Taylor Cornelius took off and just kept running. And the Elks answer back with a quick drive after giving up that first touchdown. From the 47, Toronto. Cornelius completing to a wide-open Darrell Walker. Past Robertson Daniel, moves by Trevor Hoyt, and finally they gang up on him, but down at the 15 of the Argos as the Elks are once again in business. Sean White is on with a 22-yard try. Very consistent career has Sean White. Puts 3 more on the board and increases the Elks lead. It is 10-6. Pipkin takes off, gets a block, gets some room, gets a first down, and gets up at midfield for the Argos. Antonio Pipkin, not a lot of passing yards, but he's racking up the rushing yards. That was a gain of 34. Faking the toss, throwing it over the middle and completing it. That's Josh Huff. And he is it up near midfield for another first down for Toronto. Quickly handed off to Ernest Edwards. Keeps going inside the 10. Takes a hit, turns, good yards for Edwards, and a 1st and goal for the Elks. 2nd and goal, Argos 7, Edmonton. Oh, intercepted Shaq Richardson. Threw it right to him, intended for Shai Ross. And instead of more points on the board, the Elks hand the football away. Sato, this time instead of flirting with the sideline, he pumps it right down the middle through to the back of the end zone. But a point on the board to increase their lead. A look into the end zone, but no, it is intercepted again. For the 3rd time, Cornelius is picked off, this time by Jalen Collins. And for the 2nd time this half, boy, their arch rivals from Hamilton would like to have a thing or 2 to say about that. It'll be Hamilton or Montreal to challenge them on December the 5th. Walter Fletcher in. Yeah, second, he needed about 4 and gets close on that carry. Daniel had an interception early on in this game. Just his second game as an Argo. Been injured much of the season. Sean White to see if he can finally increase this Edmonton lead to 6, and he does indeed, the veteran White. Under pressure again and completing it. McDonald to Huff. It makes more sense, of course, to do so now. They're down by 6. There's only a minute to go. So 3rd down and 10. McDonald over the middle, nearly intercepted. Aaron Grimes nearly got his pick, but no.
Well, it makes you wonder, Rod, as you mentioned how they went for it in on third down a couple of times.
So we will see if Cole McDonald has an arm.
E-I-E-I-O.
You'd have to sing it. Cole McDonald has an arm. Product of Hawaii. Or no, they had a second on it, and now are they just shaking hands? We don't get to find out about that deep ball. They have. Well, you know, it was a makeup game, and it doesn't make up for what's been an awful season for the Edmonton Elks, but they can savor the fact that they have finally won again, and the Argos finally lose at home.